Hi, it's Bascha Meier here again, and I've had so much feedback from the short posting that I did on Mercury in retrograde. People have asked me actually what is Mercury in retrograde, and so to keep it short, what happens is that Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, and so its orbit is much shorter than Earth, and so 2 or 3 times a year it goes whizzing past like a train, like a speed train, leaving a path of turbulence for us here as earth beings, as human beings on planet Earth. And so above, as above, so below, we could say. And so there's a fractal relationship that we have in an everyday life to what Mercury is going through from May, sort of the 18th to June the 11th. And what does it actually mean for us? I mean, I spoke about this in my last podcast, but what I do want you to remember is that Mercury is everything to do with communication. And that means communication as in speaking, as in listening, as in creative endeavors, as marketing projects, advertising, broadcasting. And it also has to do with other forms of communication, formal, contractual agreements, buying property, signing leases, documents, wills, for example. And so this is a period that you'll find it's really hard to communicate with others, to have clear understanding of what is actually going on in any areas to do with communication, and also not the time to make any definite plans, because even if you do have to sign a document like you bought a property and it falls on the date that's within Mercury retrograde, you'll find that things are in constant flux. Things may change, that even you may get a phone call from your lawyer that something has shifted or changed. So what I'm saying to you is just, not the time to set things in concrete. And really it's about looking at everything in your life as a rediscovery, a redirection, a reassessment, a responsible time that you can really become peak performers in whatever you're doing by just taking a moment to renege, renew in different areas of your life. And the other thing with Mercury retrograde is that you will find really it's a time that things start crashing, like your computer, like all of a sudden you can't find files, and then your cell phone's not going, or then you've lost it, or then you want to go travelling and you can't find your passport, and all of a sudden you find it again. So it's like this whole scrambling time going on. So it's good to be double stitched at this time, like do backups for a computer. Remember where you've put your backup disk. When you go traveling, perhaps make sure you have a photocopy of your passport. Those sort of practical tips for you. And I'll leave you with that now, and I'm sure you'll hear from me again when I'm prompted again to talk. So lots of love from Napier. That's where I'm posting from at the moment. And after that I'll be in Turangi.